So I'm sure people are from all ranges of the political spectrum and belief spectrum, and there's lots of different ideas about why we are in the position we are in as a society as it relates to climate. But I think, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, that one thing that we can agree on is that things have gone awry. Can we agree on that? Yeah, so things have gone awry. Not just one thing, not in one place, not one people, not one society in terms of the world society, but collectively, we have developed a social habit that is impacting our ability to live on the planet as it relates to climate. Right? Something that was, prior to this era was sort of just thought it was impossible that we could actually affect the climate, right? That we as a species could affect climate in the way that we have come to understand that we are affecting it. So I'd like to speak about meditation, contemplation, awareness as it relates and the potential for change in terms of our habit, right? That we have a habit, however it is, that you have come individually to think about what the habit is, right? And what is the new habit that we may have and we may develop in order to reverse course or shift things. One way or the other. Right now we have a habit that is not conducive, and we need to begin to shift. There is no one single idea, but there are holistic systems of systems, right, that have to be adjusted, that when we look at nature, that's what we have come to realize. And one thing that we do know about, and there's lots of words for it, and that's why you hear me say a little, list of contemplation, awareness, meditation, whatever name it is that you choose, is that they connect the left and right hemispheres of the brain, which gives rise to, amongst other things, greater creativity, right? That simply put, we not only think better, but we actually view the world more holistically as a result of, and not even a super lot of practice, like 20-minute meditations all the time. But as a result of that we actually view the world differently, that we don't get as stuck in that way that prevents us from doing all of those, that laundry list of changes that we would like to have happen in our lives. Having greater awareness and connection between the left and right sides of our brains allow us, right? So the left people don't win, the right people don't win. It's the folks that have greater connection, that have more creativity in terms of thinking of problems at all, in terms of thinking of solutions, in terms of thinking of ways to get that habit change that we'd like to have happen. The way that we get there is to be more creative in our thinking, and that is how we actually are able to effect change on an individual basis. You know when change happens? When we get tired of ourselves. That's when it happens, right? We get tired of whatever it is that's happening that's not working for us, and no one can actually tell us when that's going to happen. But when that little moment happens, we suspend belief and we drop, even just for a moment, the idea that the other thing that we were doing is somehow still working. We ourselves as individuals have the ability, and I would say even the responsibility, to actually initiate, at least in this group of people, right? And at least in this group of people and our larger circles that are thinking about climate, to begin to initiate that kind of a cultural shift that gives rise to broad social change. And we do it on an individual basis. And we do it little by little. And we do it beginning now. So in-breath, press your crown towards the sky. Out-breath, let it out, let your body settle, chest, chin, belly, don't hold your belly, let it go, buttocks. In-breath, draw your shoulders up into your ears, nice and high to match the degree of contraction in your shoulders. And out-breath, let them go. Pivot the elbows inward so that your hands are resting, not in front of you, not pulling you forward or back. Your ears aligned with your shoulders, your nose aligned with your navel. Intentional in-breath and out. Intentional in-breath and out. One more time, and we know the last time we simply let it go. In-breath and out. Just a few pointers and then no more training wheels. Remember when thoughts grab your attention, simply come back to the breath. To really anchor yourself in the present moment. Notice sensation. You get bored with one sensation, go to another. Anything that arises, anything that's not the point, and the point is your breath, anything that's other than point, simply return to the breath.